to sleep.
No problem. I'm recording again. If you've already heard all this and you need to hop off with your family or whatever, that's cool. You can go ahead and hop off. Yeah, bye, Sheena. Go get some sleep. Kelsey, go get some sleep. And whoever else, Angela, go take care of your mouth, babe. So anybody else who wants to stay on can stay on. If you've already heard all this sneak peek stuff, hop off, and we'll see you guys next week. All right. So the new coach sneak peek is, instead of each day of the week giving little tidbit of information, I've decided to give it all in one day. So I don't know if you saw the format that I posted in the group today, but every single one of those posts will be made tomorrow. So people can sit down and do it on their own time. They don't have to wait. If they just want to watch 2 hours of information, they can watch 2 hours of information and get it done. If they want to break it up on their own, whatever. If in a couple of days somebody wants to join, they haven't missed day 1, day 2, day 3, all of that. It's all together. And they'll be able to search post 1, post 2, post 3. There'll be 7 posts total. So they'll have all of their information up front. The way to keep them engaged is every day after that, either 3 to 5 days. I haven't decided how long I'm going to run it. It just depends on interaction and how many videos. So each day after that, if you have added people to my sneak peek, then you need to make a video saying, why you became a Beachbody coach, what your reservations were in the beginning, how it's changed your life now. So basically, you can use the same format. You can use all of that same information, and your video will be used as the intro when you run it, if you want. Does that make sense? So every coach video is going to be like an intro. So it's like, hey guys, so excited that you came to the sneak peek. My name is Erin Shue, and I became a Beachbody coach because, and then you go into your story. So say you want to run your own coach sneak peek where it says my welcome video, that'll be your video. And then all the days after will be your coach's videos. Does that make sense? So anybody can use this format at any time, and then just the videos change, but all of the information is all the same.
So if we add people, like if you open it tomorrow and I add somebody on Friday, I'll post my welcome video on Friday.
Well, the way I want to do the videos is I want to have access to the videos and post them as necessary. So I created a file in the group or in Inspired Belief that it says coach video list or whatever. So you go ahead and make your video, and then you post it in there. Like you post the link or whatever in there, and then I can upload it into the group wherever it's necessary. So if you don't add anybody in, your video doesn't get shown. As people get added in, I can see who's adding them in, and I can post your video as necessary. But then that way, having that doc in Inspired Belief, people will have access to anybody's video. So say Chelsea wants to run this same group in a couple of weeks. She uses the same information format. She posts her welcome video on that first day of posting the information. And then throughout the week, if anybody puts people in her group, she can use their videos to share. Because the whole idea is that the people who want to sign with you are going to want to see your video. Does that make sense? And then as you put people in there, you'll keep up with them. Hey, make sure you do posts 1 through 7. Make sure that, you search through there. Is this making sense? Do you have any questions about it? Because if they're not posting in the group, you still want to check in on them and make sure that, they're getting the information or whatever. So I'll be going through the members list to see who's added who and making sure that whoever has somebody in there, because it'll say added by or invited by, so I can keep up with who's putting people in there. And then if you've put people in there, then they need to see a video from you. Because I would let people just upload their own videos whenever, but then it's like, what if everybody uploads their video all in one day? You know what I mean? I kind of want them stretched out, or 3 on one day, 2 on this day, so on and so forth, depending on how many people we have and how much engagement there is. But I do want them to be able to hear from you guys. Does that make sense?
Super smart.
Yeah, I think it does. And Are you going to lock the wall so they only see like certain posts, or are you going to keep it open?
I'm going to keep it open. All of those little logistics I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided how to do it. I thought about pinning the different information posts, but then people who are mobile don't see pinned posts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to post 1 through 7 tonight. Like, it's all going to be posted. So then when I open it up in the morning and I add everybody in, it'll all be in order, and they'll just be able to go all the way through it. In the description of the group, it's going to say, welcome to the Coach Sneak Peek. There are 7 posts. Each post give you different information. Take your time, go through them as you want. Make sure you go through all 7 posts. If you've missed one, use the search bar and search for post 1, post 2, etc. So they'll have, information how the group works. But then that's where us as their people come in through private message and just make sure that they, are getting the information as necessary. Because once people start commenting, it's going to throw them out of order. But that's why I didn't want anyone added in there until, all the information gets added in, and then that way it could all be in order when everybody gets added in, and then we can try and, it's not ever going to stay in order, but hopefully everybody will see it in order at first. Does that make sense? Oh, and also on post 1, it asks for them to, tell us why they're here. Why did you say, either somebody saw something in you, you were invited by somebody, or, you need change in your life, whatever. Why are you here? So hope that'll be the only one that they really comment on unless they have questions. So hopefully that first one will just stay in the top or whatever. I don't know. Those little logistics haven't worked out. We're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it'll go well. The other thing about Coach videos is I would prefer, like, if it's possible, if you have a YouTube to where you can send me the link, and then that way I can post your video by link instead of having to try and like upload it and all that other stuff. So it's going to asking a lot, I guess, of people to try and figure out how to upload a video to YouTube, but it's fairly simple. If I figured out how to do it, it can be done. So
I found it's quicker than Facebook, and plus I can go on my phone and get off YouTube and it'll still load it.
Yep. I agree. I like it. I prefer it that way. I haven't made my video yet, so I'm not going to open the group until I do, because they can't very well have a welcome video they can't start it without my welcome video. So, but does that make sense? Does it all make sense? Yeah. Because the idea, you guys may want to run your sneak peeks however you want to. So if you don't want your video to be as if you were opening the sneak peek, it doesn't have to be. That was just my idea, so that you wouldn't have to keep making a new video every time you open a sneak peek. You would be able to use that same video over and over for every sneak peek you ever open or ever run. But I would like for it to include, why you became a coach, your reservations, like what you were concerned about, and then how it's changed you since. So, alrighty. Is everybody cool on everything?
Yeah.
Yep. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Holly, where are you from? Just curious.
North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, you're a country girl, I can tell. You have an accent like I do.
When you were talking, I looked at my husband and said, "Oh my gosh, she's so Southern. I don't feel so bad now."
So it's so funny because when I talk, I don't hear it.
I don't either.
All right. Well, all right.